All right, we're here in the lab at ECPC. Me and my boy Josh Kelley. What's going
up,
on?
Buddy? Good. Thanks for having me.
We have something exciting to show everybody. The Elyte Titanium Fairway Wood. There's a ton to talk about with this thing. I'm gonna have my guy here test it out for it. I haven't hit it. He hasn't hit it. It's brand new. It's Josh and Johnny from the lab at ECPC. Elyte Titanium time. Here we go.
Let's go.
Titanium fairway woods are always kind of tricky because obviously from a performance standpoint, they're always really hot, but getting weight distribution is always kind of a challenge. And on top of that, from some tour feedback, we've always kind of wanted a tweener size. So if you look at this one, and then you look at our triple diamond head, and you look at our Elyte standard head, this literally sits right in the middle. So it's kind of got the triple diamond face, right? But it's got the shape, the size of the Elyte head. So it's a nice tweener, but you have a ton of titanium packed into this thing. And basically what they were able to do is with the weight savings from titanium, they're able to move some weight around. So you can put some heavier weights here, really dial in the spec on top of dialing in ball flight and all that stuff.
Right.
I've seen one person hit this thing, and it was Min Woo Lee, and he was getting like 180 ball speed out of it.
Wow.
So it's a heater.
First of all, it looks amazing. I love the way the crown looks.
Right.
I'm gonna have to just take your word for it for the technology because I have no idea. Really,
yeah, I mean, there's obviously you have this step sole design, so you have all the new tech. You have tungsten speed wave, a bigger footprint of the tungsten speed wave in this because the crown's not as heavy. Okay. Right. So it's just a different configuration and a different shape. So
all right. Well, I'm eager to hit it. So.
I'm curious to see how this thing flies.
All right.
So stock 3-wood for you is what, 160 ball speed?
Yeah, right around there. Usually 265 carry.
Okay, so we'll call our baseline today 157 because it's a little colder.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, you're not super tuned up. Okay, let's just start there and let's hit some. You got it off the tee first to see how this flies. Sounds good.
Man, that sounds so good.
So you got 162 out of that.
Wow.
You always launch them a little lower. So that was at 5 launch at 3,900 spin. So that's a great number for a 3-wood.
Man, that felt so good off the face.
So we got Chrome Tour X golf balls. You always want to test any golf club with the balls that you play. Like can't test them at the driving range with those limited flight ones. You got to test with your golf ball.
That thing was a bullet. Exactly where I aimed. Felt great. Sounded awesome. I want to hit it again.
Hit it again.
I hit that off the toe, but it's actually drawing back nicely.
159. Look at this. See, this is what's modern technology cracks me up. So 7.5 launch at 2,900 spin, way out of the toe.
Way out of the toe. Hit that sucker right here.
So like that is, if this was a driver, that driver's still spinning at like 1,900 or 2,000. Wow. Right?
Yeah.
That's the 10X Smart Face.
Okay.
Like that's all the little pieces of technology, all the little hitting spots that they dialed in. Like that is doing what it's supposed to do.
And it's doing it for guys like me who like to use all of the face.
Yeah, and it gets gnarlier at higher speeds.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hit a few more. I'm gonna have you hit a couple off the deck. It's really tight here. I just want to see how this sole works.
Okay.
163, a little skinny.
Low on the face, but
yep. Four at 4,000, 163. Still carried out there at 246.
All those balls are within 10 yards of each other too.
Give me one more, try to hit it hard, then we're gonna go off the deck. Which on video, folks, hitting 3-woods off the deck, I don't care who you are, even for our tour staff. And everybody gets a little adhere on this.
Well, it looks like these are the greens that I putt on back at home.
This is when the videos get a little interesting.
You guys aren't making it easy on me.
Like you gotta hit it. Like you gotta hit it.
All right, let's try to rip one here.
That was solid. So I love it. I love it. That was a mishit too. Like you didn't nut
that was low on the face.
166, 4.5 launch at 4,100 spin.
Yeah, I mean 166 for me, that's
so
really good.
When people talk about titanium, like if you take the Ti Fusion irons, for example, with titanium, what we're doing now with titanium, a lot of it has to do with the AI and their ability to sort of like really evaluate a piece of equipment.
Right.
You're able to take advantage of metal like that because this is always going to be fast.
Yes. Like
you stick titanium in a fairway, especially if you internally and externally put a bunch of titanium, it's like a speed demon. Like it just wants to get up and go, right? So if you can take that speed and harness it, which is what they're able to do with all this stuff,
right?
Then you're on to something. So now I want you to hit a couple. I want to see if this sole works.
Well, I just want to say, I mean, I wasn't warmed up at all, and I didn't hit the center of the face, I feel like, at all.
No, but you got
my numbers were higher than I'm used to seeing, and all the golf balls are
in a good spot.
Really, really good spot.
All right, true test. Let's see how you're swinging. Let's see if you can.
So yeah, we're gonna go off the real tight green here. I guess they like to call this a fairway here in California.
So theoretically, and I've experienced this with a new sole, and I've hit a ton of balls off of this stuff with fairway woods. What I've noticed is that with a fairway wood, if you are going into it, like meaning like you're trying to beat down on it and really engage you get some really special things out of these fairway woods. Yes.
So I'm more of a picker, but maybe
So these should help you because there's a lot more real estate to work with down low on this thing.
Let me see if I can get down into it a little bit more than I'm used to. Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
I really felt like I could like dig that into the ground.
166 ball speed to carry 263. Dude, come on.
Yeah, no, I would be thrilled with that.
Come on.
But like you said, I felt like I could kind of jam that into the ground and have that forgiveness.
Modern fairway wood, you should. Modern fairway woods, you should feel like you're almost hitting it like a 5-iron. Dude.
So that was a little off the neck, but still,
still carried out there 250.
163, 250, and that's gonna roll. I mean, that's
okay. Just for fun, like if you're gonna do a hole-in-one trick shot type shot with a 3-wood, and you're just standing here, you want to do something cool, what would you do?
either a big old slinger, maybe a stinger.
Give me a slice, then give me a big rope hook, and then we'll call it a day. We'll see how versatile this thing is.
Yeah, like that's fun.
That was pretty awesome.
That's a lot of fun right there.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, give me a big rope hook and we'll call it a day.
And that's easy to do for a lot of the golfers out there. All right, let's draw one.
Here's our big hook. 167, bro, at 3,400 at 4 launch.
Dang.
That's pretty money.
Bro, this thing is sick. And I gotta be honest, I am not the most confident with my fairway wood.
Okay.
At one point, I actually took the 3-wood out of the bag because of it.
I remember that.
But with this thing, I think it's going back in the bag. So can I have this? Can I keep this one?
Yeah, you can have it.
All right, sweet.
If you have any more questions about Elyte Titanium, go to CallawayGolf.com. So the technology that they're packing into this thing with the step sole and the tungsten speed wave, and then obviously a titanium crown, all that fun stuff. There's some definite benefit. This is unique.
Yeah.
It's very, very unique.
This is unlike anything I've ever hit.
Well, there you go. It's a big shout out from Hole-in-One Trick Shot guy. Johnny from the lab at ECPC. That's Elyte Titanium. Happy hunting. We're out of here.
Thanks, buddy.